Hello again, Tom here from Wheeler Automotive. Today, showing you around another lovely Audi Q5. Had absolutely loads of these, I love them, really good cars. This one is an 09 on a 58 plate. It's nudged just over 147,000 miles. It's got a superb service history. We've just done an oil and filter on it. We've got 2 new rear tyres going on tomorrow when they arrive, and there is a warning on the dash at the moment for the automatic headlight adjustment because the level sensor on the front left's broken, so we've got one of those coming in from Audi, so that will be sorted before it goes to anyone. It starts, stops and drives incredibly well, considering it's 15 years old and has done the miles it has. It's a 5-owner car from new. It's got a superb spec on it. I'll show you a bit more about that when we get inside, but yeah, it's got some really choice options. It's got the auto xenon headlights, front and rear sensors, reversing camera. It's got the radar guided cruise control. It's got the panoramic roof with the blind. Yeah, it's a superb spec on this car. There's a few marks on it, age-related marks, not going to lie, but we'll go around and show them now. But I think on the whole it's fantastic value for money. Such a lot of car for not a lot of cash. But yeah, let's go around it and we'll show what marks we have. So both the headlights are nice and clear. There is a scratch across the top of this bonnet here going into the front wing. The actual bumper corner is very good though. It does have LED DRLs which sort of run over the top of the light there. Front end's actually in pretty good shape. There's a little bit of lacquer peel either side of the number plate on the grille there. But this bumper corner as well is very good. That's the sensor down there for the radar guided cruise. The bonnet's got a couple of stone chips on it. Very minor. There's a little mark just there. On the whole, very good. The windscreen is actually cracked, so it's having a new windscreen put in. I think they're coming in a couple of days, so that will be brand new. The offside front wing is in good shape. Nothing detrimental I can really show you on that. So the front 2 tyres are about half worn. Where's the wear indicator? There we go. It's a couple of mil from the wear indicator. The rears are totally, well, they're nearly smooth. So yeah, we've ordered the rear tyres. They'll be fitted tomorrow. Front discs, there's a little bit of a lip on, but plenty of life in them, and the pads are nice and thick, as you can see. All 4 of these wheels were refurbished last year and are pretty much immaculate, I would say. I don't think I've seen a mark really on any of them. Driver's door, on the whole, very good. There is a faint little scratch under the handle here. The rest of these marks are watermarks, so I've just had it valeted. The offside rear door does have a few marks on it. These all to me look like sort of very faint car park door dings where inconsiderate people have bumped into it while opening their doors. All the glass, the side glass, the rear window, all nice and clean. There is a little scuff just there, and there's this very faint dent just here. Otherwise the rear quarter's in good shape. So yeah, we can ignore this tyre because that will be brand new. Rear discs, again, just a faint lip on them. And the pads, you see in there? About half worn. Plenty of life in them. Another lovely, I think they've been powder coated, 20-inch alloy wheel. Round to the rear. So it does have this tow bar fitted. So the chap that I bought it from had that fitted last year. He used it to occasionally tow his track car to tracks, which weighs about 750 kilos with the trailer. So it's not done any heavy duty towing. There are some marks on the bumper, which again, there's a little dent just here, look, and another mark down here. But on the whole, I mean, it's just general wear and tear. The boot lid's pretty good. There's a couple of scratches up here. The glass is nice and clear though. The rear window is tinted, and it is the powered tailgate. See, there's a couple of marks on the carpet in the boot. We have just had it valeted, so it has been hoovered. So they are sort of stains in that carpet. But the boot's working perfectly, and it does, I think I said, it does have the reversing camera as well. Got the LED rear lights. No moisture in either of those. I think they look superb. Onto the near side. Now on this near side rear, there's a few sort of funny shaped scratches really. I don't know how really they'd have been done, but they're there, so I'll show them. Got a few faint scratches above the wheel arch here. They're watermarks, but there's a few faint scratches just here. Another pristine 20-inch gloss black alloy. Disc and pad same as the other side. This tyre will be changed. Near side rear door, probably the worst out of the lot. There's been a little knock against it here, look, which has just creased it slightly. And then same as the other side, we've got a few of these car park door ding marks, probably a little bit worse than the other side, and a faint scratch there. But nothing serious enough for me to think about getting it painted or anything like that. There's a few very faint scratches on the mirror here. The mirrors are auto power folding when you lock it. I do also have both the keys with it. It does have keyless start. And then finally, round to the front corner, there is a little scratch here. Got another immaculate 20-inch wheel, disc and pad same as the other side, as is that tyre. So externally, she's showing a few signs of wear and tear, but on the whole, I still think very presentable. I'll show you inside. She's got this lovely light grey leather interior. The front seats are heated. They're also electrically adjustable. Got some heavy duty Q5 mats. They are genuine Audi ones, in nice condition. And inside, it's all nice and tidy. It's obviously some signs of wear on the seats, but nothing. There's no rips or tears anywhere. Just general wear. It does have isofix points on each of the outer seats. This door card's pretty tidy. These seats do slide forward as well. You can see that handle down there. That means you can slide them forward or back if you want a bit more room in the boot. And then we've got the driver's one. So yeah, both the driver and passenger front seats are electrically adjusted. Bit of wear on the leather, but nothing's torn or ripped or anything like that. It's the problem with lighter coloured leather, it just shows marks up a little bit more. Let's get in and start up that wonderful 3-litre V6 diesel. Such a reliable engine. This one starts, let's turn that off. This one starts first time every time. Runs really well. It's the 240 brake horsepower version. So that's what I was talking about outside. We've got the level sensor to fix that. That's the only issue I found with the car, along with the rear tyres. But in here, everything works as it should. One thing I should say, which I've not mentioned yet, is this car had a full gearbox rebuild last year at a cost of £3,500. So the mechatronic unit in the gearbox became faulty and the whole thing had to be rebuilt. So I do have an invoice for £3,500 for the superb 7-speed double clutch gearbox being completely overhauled, so there will be no issues with that going forward. It's pretty much fully loaded in here. We do have the Audi Drive Select. It does have dynamic steering, which works fine. That's the stalk there for the radar guided cruise. Got flappy paddles for the gearbox, all working fine. Like I said, it does have auto xenons, heated mirrors, as well as auto folding when you lock it. Down here we've got the controls for the stereo, so we've got radio, CD player. It does have an auxiliary in, I think it's in the glove box. If you wanted to, there is an old foam cradle in there, which it does have Bluetooth as well, so I'm not quite sure why that's in there, probably from the factory. But let's just turn this down a bit. The fan's a bit loud. But the heated seats both work really well. This one gets pretty fierce on the driver's side. It's got 6 levels, and on 6 it's very hot. As you can see, it does have the nav. Let's zoom out a bit so you can actually see the map. There we go. Which works perfectly. It's full postcode nav. You heard the radio working. I've still got it on mute. It's got Bluetooth for your phone. I think it might have hooked up to my phone. Yeah, it's connected to my phone already. It's got this magnetic phone holder. It looks like it's been glued on, so I've not tried to remove it, because I'll probably make more of a mess and make it look worse than it currently is. But yeah, in here it's all, you know, present and correct. It's all nice and tidy. I love how these things drive. Let's get out and you can hear that lovely V6 ticking over. So these V6s are really solid engines, capable of absolutely mega mileages. Particularly this one, now it's had the gearbox rebuilt. You can see the DRLs running there now, which look really smart. That flickering is just on the camera. It wasn't flickering in my eyes, but yeah, there it is, our 2009 Audi Q5.